Welcome to Tech Talk Central. Today, we're diving into the world of VR gaming. Got two sort of heavy hitters to look at, the MetaQuest 3S and the PlayStation VR 2.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, ready to break down what these headsets offer and, help you figure out which one might be the right fit.
Exactly. So we've been looking at the info on Amazon, specifically for the MetaQuest 3S 128 gig model and the PlayStation VR 2 Horizon Call of the Mountain bundle.
Right.
And our goal today is pretty simple, really. Just give you a clear overview, features, comfort, value, no super technical jargon, just what you need to know.
Okay, makes sense. Where should we start? Quest 3S.
Yeah, let's kick off with the MetaQuest 3S. What jumps out immediately from its features?
Well, the first big thing, I think, is that it's standalone, an all-in-one system.
Ah, right. So no PC, no console needed.
Exactly. You just, put it on and go. Plus, it comes bundled with Batman, Arkham Shadow, and a 3-month trial of Meta Horizon plus Foch.
Okay, so some value right out of the box.
Definitely. And then there's the mixed reality feature. That seems like a big focus.
Mixed reality. Okay, so that's blending the virtual stuff with your actual room.
Precisely, like seeing digital objects on your real table, or I don't know, having virtual screens floating in your office while you work.
Interesting. So not just fully immersive VR.
Right, it does both. Fully immersive VR experiences too, of course. But also this mixed reality and things like multitasking with multiple screens.
Good to know. Okay, crucial question then. Comfort. How does it actually feel to wear?
That seems to be, well, a bit of a mixed bag, honestly, based on the feedback. Some people find it really lightweight and comfortable, no problems. Others mention pressure, especially on the forehead, after wearing it for a while.
Right, like maybe for longer gaming sessions.
Exactly. The strap it comes with might be okay for some, but yeah, others suggest maybe getting an upgraded strap.
And the bit against your face? The facial interface?
Some reports say it's maybe not as breathable as like the silicone ones you can buy separately.
Okay, so comfort is maybe a your mileage may vary situation. Might need accessories. What about the price? $299 seems pretty good.
It does. Especially when you throw in that bundled Batman game and the Horizon Plus trial, that adds value for sure.
Yeah.
And some reviews definitely call it a great budget headset, saying the gaming performance holds up even against more expensive options. Plus, you get access to that huge MetaQuest store library.
Right, tons of games and apps there. So looking at the customer feedback overall, mostly positive. What are the themes?
Generally, yeah, positive on functionality, how fun it is, and the value. People often mention the visuals are crisp and clear.
Good.
Setup seems easy for most, though, few people had issues. Battery life is another mixed point. Some say it's fine. Others say it's only around, 2 hours.
2 hours isn't a lot for a long session.
No. And build quality is mostly seen as good, but there were, a few mentions of things breaking unexpectedly.
Okay. So lots to like, especially for the price, but maybe keep an eye on comfort add-ons and battery life. Got it. Let's switch gears to the PlayStation VR 2. This one's the bundle with Horizon Call of the Mountain.
Right. And it's priced higher at $399.
So what are the key things here? It needs a PS5, right?
Absolutely. That's the first thing. It's an accessory for the PlayStation 5, but it leverages that power. It's got what they call PlayStation VR 2 Sense technology.
Sense. What does that cover?
A whole bunch of stuff, actually. Eye tracking inside the headset, haptic feedback in the headset itself.
Whoa, in the headset.
Yeah. Plus 3D audio, and then the controllers have haptics, adaptive triggers like the DualSense controller, and finger touch detection.
Okay, that sounds seriously immersive. Those controllers especially.
Yeah, designed to make interactions feel really tactile. And visually, it's pushing for high-end. 4K HDR, 110-degree field of view, advanced graphics powered by the PS5.
Sounds impressive. But again, comfort. How does the PSVR 2 stack up?
Similar story to the Quest, really. Mixed reviews. It has an adjustable headband. It's fairly light. Some find it comfortable for, say, a couple of hours. But again, some users recommend looking at third-party straps for better long-term comfort. And there are a few mentions about long-term durability concerns.
Okay, so comfort is subjective again, maybe plan for potential accessory costs here too. Now, value. $399 includes Horizon. How's that perceived?
Well, for people already in the PlayStation ecosystem, many seem to think it's a fantastic piece of kit, especially if they snag it on sale.
Right.
And that Horizon bundle is a big deal. It's a proper AAA VR game made for the system. That adds a lot of value up front.
Makes sense. A big exclusive game helps justify the cost. What about the general customer feedback for PSVR 2? Highs and lows.
The highs are definitely the visual quality and immersion. People rave about stunning, crystal clear graphics. Games like Gran Turismo in VR get mentioned a lot as being amazing.
Okay. And the lows?
The biggest one seems to be controller issues. There are quite a few reports, unfortunately, of controllers malfunctioning, especially the right one, or the triggers.
Oof, that's not great. A controller not working properly could really ruin the experience.
Exactly. It's a significant point of negative feedback. Setup is also mixed. Some find it easy, others find it kind of complex.
Any other major points from users?
Value for money opinions are split. Some feel it's worth it, others less so. And, maybe crucially, game availability is a concern for quite a few users.
Ah, the game library. So maybe not as many games as the Quest.
That seems to be the perception, yeah. Reports of fewer available games, and some mentions of existing games being maybe a bit buggy or unplayable for some.
Okay, that's a really important factor. So let's try and compare them directly. Someone's trying to decide what are the main points.
Okay, so price. Quest 3S at $299. PSVR 2 bundle at $399. Big difference.
Right.
Standalone versus console dependent. Quest 3S works on its own. PSVR 2 needs a PS5.
Huge factor.
Ecosystems are different. MetaQuest Store versus PlayStation VR games. The Quest library is generally seen as larger right now.
And those controller issues on the PSVR too.
Definitely something to weigh up. The Quest 3S also has that mixed reality capability, which the PSVR 2 doesn't really focus on.
Both come with a game. Quest has that trial sub too. And comfort. Sounds like it's a maybe for both, depending on the person.
Yeah, comfort seems personal for both headsets. You might need to budget for comfort accessories either way.
Okay, so summing it up. If you want affordable standalone VR, maybe some mixed reality fun, and you don't have or want a PS5, the Quest 3S looks like the obvious choice.
It seems like a very strong contender in that case, yeah.
But if you do have a PS5 and you really prioritize that top-tier visual fidelity, the immersive features like eye tracking and haptics, and you want those big PlayStation exclusives like Horizon,
Then the PSVR 2's probably more appealing, but you have to be aware of the potential controller issues and the current size of the game library.
right? It's really about weighing those pros and cons against what you want from VR.
Exactly. Personal priorities.
Well, hopefully this deep dive has helped clear things up a bit between the MetaQuest 3S and the PlayStation VR 2 for gaming.
Yeah, the choice really depends on your budget, whether you've got that PS5, if you prefer standalone or console VR, and just the kinds of games you're into.
Absolutely. And hey, if you want to check out the latest prices or maybe find a deal, definitely look at the links we've put in the description below.
Good idea.
Thanks so much for tuning in to Tech Talk Central. If you found this useful, please do subscribe to the channel. We've got more tech insights coming your way.